Well, like Piper says in very deadpan and bored voice. Well, I was playing with some divination stuff, and the first time I told Tramus what I saw, what might happen to Genkiro, she really threw a fit. We kinda expected that the first thing she would do when he saw him, she would like hex his ass or curse his ass.
Mm. Well,
Maze spell.
it did indeed go better.
The maze spell was really fun to keep lovers trapped away for quite some time.
How nice of you. Mm.
Yeah, and the cleric lady. Yeah, forgive me for that drama thingy, but I don't believe, and she looks at Aoti and if I don't believe we've met previously.
Mm. Well, I honestly no idea who you are, but the other lady seemed to know Genkiro very well, so presumably we're not supposed to kill each other. Mm.
She just gives a deadpan look. We are from the same guild, and of course they show the signs. Yeah, I'm Astrid. She points at the obviously barbarian girl who's very amused what she saw. She's Veneta, and then she points at the ranger Carora, and then she points at the at the obvious necromancer girl, and she's Piper. I would say that at the first glance, it's hard to say that the Piper is undead.
But I've got great perception, I know. I can also sense evil, but I don't know if she evil.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all have a wonderful stay in our castle for as long as you wish.
Yes, we are kinda like we were planning. Astrid says we are planning to take a rest back in the Pinewood, but Ramus was so furious and wanted to go to Genkiro and arrive at the tower as quickly as possible. So yeah, we are kinda alive and well, but tired after the thing that went down in Rolimia Republic.
What happened in Rolimia?
Can we talk about this maybe
sure enough.
tomorrow morning with some
We
drinks?
need to figure out what happened in Rolemia.
What?
Would any of you wish to partake in some tea?
As a
Erangel shows up, steals the tea, and then teleports away.
no,
does?
Ereniel doesn't exist in this universe.
No!
And
I produce more tea. I have
remember, there's
I
like
have
a
summon tea as
very-
a at-will spell-like ability.
there's like a
You have summoned tea! What are you, British?
there's
No,
basically
it's Asian tea.
I love the summon tea spell. I really want.
basically she says as a good night thingy because it's late, we are tired, and we'll gladly talk with you in the morning. Because apart from that, we also had a message from Varion, and we felt and heard that other group from our guild arrived here, and it's about one thing, but we'll explain together in the morning. Right now we just want to sleep.
Reasonable enough.
Oti, what's your charisma?
Charisma? 15. What do you wonder?
No, so Veneta wouldn't be that much interested.
No, I'm a dwarf,
Thanks,
mate.
man.
I have a magnificent beard, mate. She wouldn't know.
I have an 18
That's an
charisma.
enormous.
I have a 20 charisma.
Cool.
She, out of character, she's not swinging into men that much.
I figured from the question, but
You still want to try.
That's fucking good. Gotta be honest.
Is she interested in dragons?
To slay them,
Is she
sure.
into that kind of thing?
To slay them,
Oh
sure.
god, don't tell me they stumble upon giants, try to kill him while he's just sleeping there.
No.
Could coup de grace.
Yeah, anyways, because we cut from Genkiro's scene, so... Genkiro, you heard the last thing that Reimus said to you?
Yes. That she wants to be with me.
And she doesn't... In your quest of destroying Phantom Troop, she doesn't want you to die. So she simply says that you need to be careful. And don't charge in blindly whatever you hear about Phantom Troop.
Don't pull an Endith.
You been going kick everyone's ass and walk out like a boss?
No, that's an
it's not
Ego.
Endit. Yeah, sorry. Ego kicks everyone's ass. Endit charged in and dies. Actually, that's Zack's character in general, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
But Ego's taking
I-
that role on him as well, slowly
Yeah,
but surely.
In my defense, only 3 of my characters have done the whole charge in type thing, and only 2 of them, survived the charging in part,
Mm.
and actually got to fight before dying.
To be,
Live to
completely,
charge again.
to be completely honest, your first character, the Oracle Monk guy,
Yeah,
you killed him yourself.
yeah, I know.
that was your fault. He was completely capable.
I didn't really like it though. It was
Yeah, no. But
just
he
a
was,
test,
remember
kinda.
when we stormed the Orc castle?
yeah. I climbed up the outside of the tower.
Yeah, he was pretty good until you killed him.
Yeah, like Hill Giant, War Chief. Anyways, so do you respond to that, Genkiro?
Oh well.
I'm not sure I can. I have barely been able to get some sleep lately. All my nights are filled with terrors.
That's why I'm here, sweetie. I will make the nightmares disappear. And she gives Salacious wink, and she goes along with you to the library if you are sleeping then. And believe me, this night for Genkiro will be very nice and without nightmares.
Really.
Yay, finally!
Anyways, so yeah, Lysander, you wake up hearing some people that you do not recognize them at the first glance that are talking and moving to one of the rooms. But they seem like, from what they are saying, they more of a bickering and like friendly bickering and whatnot. So
All right, well, I'm still in my pajamas, I guess.
Wait, you have pajamas? Awesome.
Jockstrap.
It's not.
Where's-
Very unelf-like.
Oh god, the joke stuck on an elf. Oh god. Oh dear. You get a natural 20 on your charisma check if you want to do that.
No,
And
he's got
since,
a-
and
he's got a
since he's an
really
elf,
he's
even
got a
the
really
Oh
nice
god.
silk bathrobe.
they're all into him, even though he is male, because he's an elf.
Yes.
And elves look
Anyway.
like females.
if
There are no
you
gender
if,
limits
if
for
you
them.
want your life to have a taste, one time a girl, one time a boy, or something. I don't have the literal translation. We have some funny thing in Polish to say that rhymes nicely. Anyways, Lysander, go.
Tie the belt round my nice silken bathrobe and fly to where the people are talking.
Okay, so you see these 3 guys. Obviously, they do not change, so it's still Ozzy, Lemmy, and Jack, and they like spot you. Oh, hey there, mate. We were wondering if somebody sleeps here.
Hello. Gosh. Hi. Well, you haven't invaded, clearly. How do you do? Sorry, I didn't know anyone was around. I'd have got dressed properly. Lysander and Ophles, pleased to meet you.
Oh, yeah, and they shake your hands like, I'm Ozzy, mate. He's Jack, and he's Lemmy. And yeah, we arrived a few minutes ago, met with your other party members. And no worry, we are not invading. And he shows you
Yes,
the sign of Eternal Wanderers Guild. We are from
Oh,
the
really? Oh,
same
you're
guild.
Eternal Wanderers. Oh, fine. Okay, Mikasa Sukasa. Help us out.
Thanks, mate. See ya,
What's a casa?
see ya in the morning. We will have some stuff to talk about with you and
Yeah,
the others.
My
then
senator
we
knows
have
Spanish.
a few
He can
issues.
talk to my ogre.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry.
these guys may be British, but they're well travelled. I'm sure they speak fantasy Spanish.
I won't give him that because then Zach or others will immediately start. Can I learn Russian?
Hey,
Yeah.
there are
Oh, yeah, that's
there are
right.
creatures in the
This is
bestiary that know Russian.
I
That's all I'm
know,
saying.
but this
It's-
is a
it's because-
bullshit. I won't allow that.
There are third party thingies.
I do
Yes.
remember talking about that because in Rasputin Must Die there is that.
Yeah, I
But-
know. I
Yeah.
saw the book.
So, but no, we can't because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like like I don't expect. I won't
The
throw.
DM will make a trap that speaks in Russian and kills you if you know what it says, pretty much.
Привет. Ну погоди. Ну погоди. Ну погоди.
And then your head explodes.
Yeah, I don't really know much words in Russian.
Liam Neeson comes looking for his wife.
Like the other is Sabaka Gribli, which is the guy that gathers mushrooms. His dog, the mushroom guy dog.
What? The mushroom guy dog?
No, the dog of the guy who gathers mushrooms. Never mind. I believe I went off track for a long time. No, but they won't start talking Spanish. That
No, that's good.
hasta no masta. Anyways,
But I'm glad they speak in what is quite like an Elvish accent, which I didn't expect.
yeah, we can say that this is Elven or Common, but the dialect is.
No,
sounds
it's
like that.
different dialect, yeah. But yes, well, so I'm not going to ask any more questions simply because they I've got they've showed the Eternal Wanderers sign, so I've got no reason to ask questions.
Yeah.
Although it does make me remember I've got to get to do permanency on Detect Magic, so it's just on all the time. Sorry, I've got to get round to that.
That will be useful. Anyways,
Yeah,
they say, yeah, sorry for waking you up, Lysander.
It's cool. I don't need a great deal of sleep. I'm an elf. You know, it's an elf thing. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
You say in a pitying voice.
It's an elf thing.
Oi, Lysander, you are a good mate, but don't start with the elf thing on me. We lived as long as most of your peers. Well, anyways, as I said, have to talk in the morning. For now, we are crushing down, and they like go to the good night, gent, and they go to the royal quarters and crush down
Yeah, okay.
with their equipment and whatnot.
That reminds me, one of you guys should bag the you can't bag the embassy quarters because that's for special guests. But I can't believe you guys are all staying in the common living quarters together.
I bunk in the royal quarters. I was just in the library hanging out.
Oh, right, yeah, because I'd grab a room if I were you.
Yeah, I don't have a room. I was tending to Jai, which I think was in the common quarters, but I don't know.
As I said, in terms of the quarters, it's bigger on the inside, as many rooms as the plot
Yeah,
demands.
sure.
As plot demands.
There is
Hey,
nothing
Titan!
Fuck you!
else
No!
as we're talking, there's
Plot
something
says
else
no
that
to
we
plot
want to
demands.
stress
Yes.
about this place.
The plot says no, but the
Yeah,
characters
guys,
say yes.
guys, Lysander is saying something quietly and I didn't hear him.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
Lysander, what are you saying?
As we're all standing here talking, there's a couple of things that I think we should address about this place. One is that we're going to need some staff. Now we've cleared it out. We've got lots and lots of specialist rooms, and
Apart
we've
from one room.
So soon we're going to have to think about getting blacksmiths and cooking staff and all sorts of
Yeah,
other
but
things.
I think we agreed not to bring in a common nurse before we, clear
Yeah,
the place out from
I,
Eldritch horrors.
I do agree there, but that's something to remember. And also the other thing I wanted to ask was presumably that story from IoT Lysander's now heard, hasn't he? About the moon crashing down.
No, that's Aoti for her if she wants to
Well, I'll
spread her history
some
to the others.
to ask her because it's relevant. There's something relevant to me.
I presumably I'll just say the same thing I said a bit earlier because I don't really feel like repeating myself, but okay.
Here's the thing. You know how I'm a wizard, but I'm a wizard who specializes in the
releasing horrors.
in the void, in outer space. That's my thing. So, if you've got any moon rock left, anything to do with these other planets, they are eternally fascinating to me because that's my goal. I'm going to be out in space at some point.
Oh, but I probably wouldn't give you whatever rocks I have left or so.
Assuming you ever have ones in the first place.
I don't know.
because-
I'm asking.
I presumably I would have picked. No, I actually don't see any reason for me to pick up any rocks.
Because even if some part of the moon survived the total clusterfuck and super nuclear explosion or something along the lines, if you wanted to get them, then you will need to get very close to Eye of Chaos, where there's a lot of bad shit going on that can kill you instantly. Apart from that, you might...
Sounds like a challenge.
Basically, Doom Bob horror stuff.
And also there's the thing that you might
So we'll be
believe
fine.
as a dwarf that there might be some minerals forming underground, very deep underground under this total clusterfuck. But also these undergrounds will probably be filled with very bad stuff. Not only monsters, but bad stuff. Like think Zone from Stalker plus some shit,
We should
very
just
bad shit.
start sending just teleport all this shit to the astral plane somehow.
When the pathway to other planes will open, sure.
Just like, oh hey, let's just antimatter bomb this
Well,
place.
I tell you what, I'm putting it on the on my list of things to do. You may
Teleport stuff to the astral plane.
listen up, young IoT. You may be keeping your cards close to your chest, but I suggest if you ever want to find out about why the moon crashed on your head, you learn to trust the wizard who is your friend, who's interested in how
I
space
said
works.
I don't have any moon rock, as I said earlier, so I'm not sure why I'm not
Maybe
trusting you.
another bit will land on your head then.
No, I said, in what way did I not trust you? I mean, out of character. Did I say? I didn't really say anything. I said that if you wanted the story, I'll probably repeat it in a shorter version.
Julius, don't forget, Lysander's paranoid as fuck.
Yeah,
Wolf.
reasonable enough. Like, dude, what the fuck, mate?
Well, very well.
Yeah. Anyways, can we swing towards the morning? Flash forward? Or somebody
You
else?
swing
Can-
that way, sure.
Or do we get a more descriptive
No,
look
let's
at
keep
Genkiro's
going.
night?
No, keep
No!
going.
This is not roleplay XXX.
It's called ERP nowadays.
Let's just say Genkiro has quality time. And very needed quality time that soothes his soul and body.
Ah.
I have nightmares.
You sent them over to Zach instead. End it, I mean.
Sorry.
Like, next night you wake up shining and smiling. Sorry, Zach, for sending you the night.
Yeah, maybe a nightmares, but from time to time in your dreams, you find yourself staring as a like somebody shrouded in darkness. For now, you don't see his features. That stands across of you. For now, he doesn't speak anything, but that's very short thing from your mind and dreams. Anyways, early in the morning, when you wake up, either one of the bard guys, Gestalt bard guys, really, I don't know what the class they have. They definitely have bard classes, but they might have others. Either them
Barbarian.
or Ramus and the girls, they say that we have some stuff to talk about, and there's a reason why we are here apart from resting. And they are asking kindly to basically sooner or later you all gather in the council room that you sit around, or maybe either there or in the greenhouse where there's some furniture prepared and there's
Yeah.
nice stuff and going on. Never mind, place is not important.
Yeah.
And yeah, so first of all, they say that yeah, we come with the message from the Varian dude, old guy, old guildmaster, that he kind of proposed a thing. But before that, like Ramus speaks up, like you were wondering what happened with in Rulimia Republic.
Yes, that would be interesting.
Okay. Before I answer, a quick question, because one of you might remember about that. Do you remember about Gravemoss guy, Darkhold, and sending a message to Asmarius?
Did he?
In character, I would probably send it directly after after the whole clearing the Titanforge thing.
Okay, so his response was, don't speak these names again during the sending. I will meet you in. He was very serious. I will meet you in person. I will find you tower, meet you in person in a
Shortly.
couple of days. So basically, as you sit around and the talking begins, suddenly there's like a loud poof, like somebody teleports in just outside of the room, and not casually, without his troll smirk, but very seriously and tense, as Marius like steps in.
Oh, this guy. Hello, it's Marius.
Pardon for being late, Genkiro. I was busy with other things. Well, and he looks at the gathered folk. Some of them, like the NPCs, they like their reactions range, but none of them looks like very aggressive and hostile. They just
Yeah, we
Okay.
have rock stars, we have sorcerers, we have us.
Oh yes, about the thing that sent me to, I believe, and he nods towards Ramus and Piper, and then these three guys. Well, you are all from the one guild, and so you might as well all hear about that stuff. But we might talk about Gravos and Darkhold after you. I don't want to interrupt too much, and he takes a place or just casts, like creates a chair out of thin air and sits down. Please continue. I'm not even here.
Yes, you are. You're right there.
He smites you with a lightning bolt.
Like he looks at and at the rest of the party. Genkiro, my friends, they are getting dumber every time.
It is surprisingly hard to find good help nowadays.
Yes, I know something about that. Please continue. And so yeah, Ramus and the girls, they just like look at you, look at this guy. They look at each other, they shrug, and start talking what went down in Rolimia Republic. Basically, I of course give full history, and shortened version for you players is that as it turns out, somebody or something somehow managed to summon a ridiculously powerful demon. Like they believe was called Tree Raiser.
Really? Ooh, can we make knowledge checks to see if I'm...
I mean, yeah, they say the name Tree Raiser if you want to see if you ever
Well, no,
heard
because
about him.
I don't want to metagame because I know about him, but I want to know if my boy knows about him.
Probably not unless you make a knowledge check.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's it's knowledge planes, isn't it? Because a demon.
Yes. And basically they say they believe that they don't have who, how, or when, but probably somewhere in the greater western forest, this thing appeared and then made his way to the site of Rolimia Republic, and it was a bloodbath. Like the Republic pulled all possible resources they had, their army, and we were there to help. I believe one of other guild members, Nilthane, also was here. Sadly he perished in the final battle. We didn't even manage to kill apparently that stuff, we managed only to fend it off from, like, it went back to the forest. And yeah, they point on the map like they fix the borders. So currently the Republic, like, there's like a large chasm rift in the ground that joint force made as a effort to just stop the advancement of this monster, which was kind of successful. And yeah, the two biggest cities just went like destroyed. There are only ruins filled with bodies. And yeah, it was very close call for us. Yeah, because from all of the players, only Genkiro knows that Ramus and the other girls are technically, effectively immortal. Our team might have some suspicions about Ozzy, Lemmy, and Jack, because she was back there, and they didn't age a day.
No, no matter how much I tried to kill them, they kept coming back.
Why do you keep killing?
Believe me, like, they are...
Can't you take up knitting?
At this point, like, back in the day, they of course had higher level than you, so even as a Gunslinger, you wouldn't be able to take them out that easily. Especially alone. But I believe that's a joke and bullshitting.
Yes, it was.
So yeah, right now they say that Rolimia Republic is at the state of... Basically they try to get their shit together, figure out what to do with refugees from the other part. That's right now, it's... Nobody wants to be there to settle in that area, because who knows when that monster arrives again. And as they're talking... does any one of you... No, the question for you players, like, did you show the Ramus and the others the room with greater summoning of possible servants?
Do we have a reason to?
I'm asking you. As a characters, did you do that
would
or
I
not?
Would I know that there's a room called that? Because I think I would maybe have a reason to. At least
Yeah,
try
as a-
summoning Ego there.
I believe as a party members, you sooner or later you
Stumble upon the room.
You talk about stuff, and you wander around the tower, making sure that's everything okay.
Yeah, then I mean, a place where for summoning, I would at least try summoning something there. Not necessarily Ego, but one of my other thingies.
Yeah, you kind of realize that this is a place for very specific summoning, and it's very tiring and very dangerous. That it's not a place for summoning Ego. It's a place for summoning much more powerful things. And you stopped playing
You
with
sp-
it because
You summon a spawn of Cthulhu.
you intuitively know that if you fucked with it around, then I might just even without the rolls that yeah, you suddenly exhausted, you feel that you summoned something, and then
Nom 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 nom.
limbs starts flying around. Believe me, Star Spawn of Cthulhu is the least worst thing that you can call. You can call the Cthulhu, it's impossible from here. Yeah, but the question is, I'm asking, as you as a party told the Ramus, does the Ramus and the others, her party, not the guys, not the rockstars, know about this room? Have you told them? Have you showed them?
I guess Genker would
You could have given a guided tour,
give a guided tour of all the rooms
bragging to his
except
girlfriend about his awesome vehicle.
telling how he fought a demi-lich barehanded one-on-one.
Yeah, so because you showed them, so Ramus and Piper, because they are most magically attuned, yeah, we felt the same. We know that this thing was summoned, mainly because we felt the same. Just this magic smelled the same as the room you showed us, the big summoning room for servants.
So
Soon they will be after us, thinking that we who summoned it. We're all fucked.
wait, you don't think? Well,
No, I don't think this creature was summoned from here. We believe that there is your summoning for servants isn't the only one in the world. And the bad thing is, somebody found the other and used it.
Right. Well, could we somehow use these summoning circles to unsummon this tree racer of yours?
We are not sure, although we wouldn't exactly want to. We suspect that